Hello and welcome back to Last Flame. Spec here. Here's a current look at my stats. 63%. It's going up every single day. And I've been playing a lot offline. So I'm working my KD, if you want to consider it that way, up over time. And do you know what? I think it's time for Reborn. I've never done it before, so this is new. Okay, cool. So Ziko is Slam Dunk Pick. Ziko, I played a lot with this last week, and he's so strong. Give him a bit of a physical attack damage, and he just goes off, like, independently. So it's going to be Ziko. And I think maybe we'll throw in some core in there, just a bit of heals. Now, I like Firewood. I don't like Tome of Secrets. I don't like giving up the campfire charges, if you want to call them that. So what path looks good? Like, that's a nuts path. Double fire, so Firewood could go really far and we could upgrade quite a lot. Demon Claw's pretty good. We've got an okay Demon Claw route over here with 2 elites. Oh, we've got a really juicy path through here. Let's do it. Let's try go the 3 elite 2 stars into boss after 1 campfire. This is so risky. I definitely shouldn't be doing this, but that's okay. And Ziko just churns the damage out, but he has so much life steal, so he keeps himself alive quite well. And it's going to be Ralph, because Ralph does a lot of damage. So straight up, I'm going to choose a tank item for when we eventually get a tank. And now we just want a damaging item. Now what I'm going to look for here is this copper axe, sorry. This is just a beefy amount of damage. Takes him from what? Yeah, plus is 85, so it triples his damage. Slows his attack speed down like a little bit, but the benefit's just too great. And then on Ralph, so his deal is that he converts physical damage to spell damage, and his cast is nearly nothing. So he works really well with like plus max mana. Okay, so Shrop's obviously good, but I did a Shrop run recently. And we need a tank. So I'm just going to choose a Ryan, although these two are probably the correct pick. I just want a tank. No, I don't like this item because as soon as you get hit, it nullifies its benefit. This is too slow for the current build. We have no crit. We have no shield. So it's none of these. It's going to be Heavy Flail. And the reason it's going to be Heavy Flail, I'll have to explain it to you when I get the other item because I don't know what it's called. But essentially, there's an item that does damage over time based on your physical damage and it doesn't care about your attack speed. So if you throw Heavy Flail on Copper Axe, it just damages. It does so much. And I hope I get it so I can show you because it's an absolute ridiculously powerful combo. But in the meantime, everyone, get over here. I like to put everyone on the side because this thing, the giant bug, increases the enemy's attack damage and attack speed. So, who's the last of the party? Okay, interesting. I'm probably going to throw in James, to be honest. A bit of Frost. He's a bit of fun. He's like a little bit of healing as well and crit chance. So I'm going to get another Copper Axe. I love this thing. It's a new addition to my roster. And the Novice Staff is excellent on James. So it increases his spell damage, which increases his buff, but it also increases his base crit chance, which works well with freezing attack. And then I'll throw both maces on. Nah, I think it's probably too much. I'm going to do it anyway. And here we go. So what are we offered? Every crit you get 3 spell power. So what does spell power do? Nothing, good, nothing, okay, little. Okay, so that's really bad for our comp. We're not summoning. We don't really do much heals. We're not burn. So it's going to be this. And that's good because it means we can get 1 character with a lot of crit, which will be James. And that distributes to the team. So War Arsenal is nice. That works well. I'm going to upgrade this. Now, let's hope I'm strong enough to get through these fights. So tank, get aggro of both. Ralph to the side. Probably give 1 axe to Ralph, split the damage up. Heal close to the tank. And you can go there like this. So Ralph will do AoE damage across both. I'm going to tab the fight, although I probably shouldn't. And I'm going to level up some people because we need to be strong. So he's not going to have spell power, so spell shield's bad. Firemancer is bad because we have no fire application. Freeze attack, I guess. It's not great, but we'll take it. Let's try and make our tank a little bit more robust. Ooh, Surge and Crit Chance, great. We could give that over to James and it would combo well. And spell power is pretty good though. Right, I'm just going to give him a bit of spell power because it helps him in this fight immediately without having to worry about switching. And so, yeah, we've got this. We've got this in the bag. We're probably going to lose our tank, but I don't think we're going to lose anyone else. Because as soon as you get these guys down to 1, their stunning isn't enough to keep your team locked down, like it is when there's 2 of them. Okay. 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 These two items are insane together. So this increases the lifesteal and magic steal, but more importantly, damage is taken over time. So if you pair this with this inherently increases your attack and spell damage. So both these items on Orion will make him invincible and strong in terms of damage output. So our tank is now sorted. That's an awesome combo. I'm pretty chuffed that we got that. This is good sustainability. We have the goggles, which is always good for like just a few stuns in there, and the shock, which goes well with Orion, but no one else. And we have no summon. So I think I'm just going to go one of these two. And I think we actually have enough attack power right now. So I'm going to go steam goggle, what are they called? Steampunk goggles. And let's just go the mega hard route. I think we can do it. And I might, so you can go up there so you can shoot down. You can go over here, and Cora can take aggro of one of the buffers. Like this. I'm going to tap the fight as well, and let's go. Orion should be invincible with the tree. Yeah, he's not even, no risk, even though he's got the boss attacking him. And Cora did well to tank by herself. That's, yeah, this is perfect. That played out really well. We did lose Orion, but that's okay. It was tabbed. Now, what's up? Yeah, so I'm going to roll a few times and see what I'm offered. This goes pretty hard, this item here, if you got a surge character, but we don't really have that going on just yet. This is good for burn or bleed, which we don't really have either of. We're more of a frost build. And I'm not going to roll again. I'm just going to choose the amulet. Cool. So, are we happy with our team? I think so. I'd like Cora out because our self-heal should eventually get good enough that we don't need her. And we've already got James for heals as well. There is Fury Frenzy. But I don't think it's worth getting rid of a passive swap. So let's give someone else a passive. So let's give old mate down here a passive. Okay, so that's bleed, that's stun, and then that would increase his crit chance. So we'll probably do two faces because he's already got enough attack. We'll switch Rooney. Oh, okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Mana Blade. So every time you generate mana, you deal ethereal damage based on your attack damage. So if we put this over to Ziko, and we give Ziko both maces, well, we probably don't need to just yet, but essentially you're now scaling his damage off his mana regen, which is a lot faster than attack speed sometimes. Oh, same fight again. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Anyway, this time I'm going to get everyone on the enemy that's not on the tank, and that was a lot faster. It also isn't tabbed, and Orion still died. Now here we need a base item for Orion. So I wouldn't mind a bit of defense. He's a bit squishy. The heavy mace is though really good on Ralph. And I'm going to go the stone mace on the tank because he could do a bit more attack damage. And now, so because his damage now scales off mana regen, it's okay to bring his attack speed right the way down because it's, it doesn't really impact DPS too much. So if we give him more mana regen, he's going to be attacking massively with Flip Strike and massively from Mana Blade. This is the combo. This is the absolute most broken combo, and it's won so many runs for me. Long Spear, because we're like a semi-quick build. And this is nuts. I don't think I've ever versed this many elites in an opening match before. So you can go there and watch Ziko's damage. He's got no mana regen, so this isn't that great yet. Let me get him some mana regen so I'm not looking like an absolute buffoon. What does this do again? Other heroes get 50% crit chance. So what I'm thinking is Troll Mace on James, and then he can share that out to the team. That's kind of powerful. Additionally, this goes hard on someone. I'm not vibing the Troll Mace right now. I think we can do better. Let's give a few rolls. This is good on a caster, so this could be potentially pretty good on Cora. But we're not there yet. I'll do a couple more. I want to get something a bit more funky going. No, don't really need any of this. We're not applying too many debuffs yet, but that can be quite powerful. I think because we're not there yet, I don't take it. I do like this item. That's a lot of shielding, and it goes really well on Ralph, because Ralph has a lot of max mana. So I'm going to grab that. Just make Ralph that little bit more sustainable. And before I click that, can we level people up? We can. So, Cora. Ooh, pretty dud across the board, because she's not going to get much max HP. She's not an attacker. Like, I mean... I'll grab this in the hope to trade it off to Orion, and then Angelic Power can go to Cora, because that works a lot better there. And then 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. That is... Magic Potion is one of my favorite spell power abilities, so that would go well over here on Cora, although that trade is better. Alternatively... I'll just give it now. He's got a bit of spell power because of the other stuff. And then we'll do a swap, see if there's anything better over here. I do really like this on him. If we start surging, it's going to beef up his crit chance substantially, which is then shared with the team. I think that's actually a play because this isn't good enough on him yet. So now we need to find a way to surge as much as possible. And ideally, we only lose one character in this fight. Something like this. We are so filthy rich. We need to prioritize a shot like urgently in the next act. And here, Orion is pretty beefy. 123 damage. Thank you, Necklace. Alright, awesome. So I would choose this normally, but our next fight's the Green Dragon, who attacks the unit with the lowest health. In that case, it's James. I could actually put that on James, but I'm going to be greedy. Heavy Mace. It's staring me in the face. And that goes so well on Ralph. And then actually... Oh, we need mana regen before I forget. And it's going to be the regeneration staff. So, mana regen now means this is going to go off. Ralph is now an absolute unit. And I think I do this as well. Ooh, okay. So Flail's nuts. Flail is obviously good because we're a heavy attack damage based team. But is SIFD good? Like, it's okay. I don't think we're either of these, so let's go Flail. And that should mean old mate, both Ralph and Ziko should just go crazy with it. James, go hide in the corner. You take aggro here, and you can go on the crit. I'm going to tab it, because I think we're strong enough. And let's go. James, just stay alive. And yep, here we go. This is the ethereal damage I was talking about on Ziko. Absolute unit, this ability. Highly recommend doing this. Just forget about attacking. Don't worry about it. Get that attack speed as high as possible, sacrifice all your attack speed, and then just kill with that ability. Nah, I'm not changing. I'm pretty chuffed with what we got going on here. None of these are synergistic with what we're doing. None of these... Like, that's crit and spell power, which might be good on Cora, because her crit is high because of our ability. That's okay. I don't think we need Cora to be our damage dealer. Yeah, health is good on El Tanko because he scales from max HP. But again, probably not good enough. I'm looking for something in particular. I'm looking for the Time Amulet, which increases attack damage based on negative attack speed. It will take his attack to the moon, as I say. None of these, I think. This is pretty good. Wow, that's pretty good. Does it share attack damage with the team? It doesn't. It's kind of counter-synergistic with the ability here, because that shares out crit chance of the team. So I think not. No, none of these. I'm rolling down hard last time. There it is. There it is. Oh, and we get the Sierra as well. So this is shield chair, which I like, so I'll lock that. But this Time Talisman, watch this combo. So now, he has negative 87 attack speed. With the Time Talisman, that's every -1, he gets 3% attack. That's like 250% additional attack on top of high base, because there's two copper maces, so copper axes. He is going to be an absolute force to be reckoned with. He's going to carry the run for the rest of the game, I reckon, if I had to take a guess. And definitely engineering plans, because we do want to go to shops as like a matter of urgency. And I like the look of this path here. That's pretty juicy. Also, that's pretty good. That's actually quite good, this one, but there's only one shop, so I'll do this one here. Okay. Now watch this. Play. Ziko, do your thing. Yeah. Now we just need to keep our tank alive to keep aggro and keep scaling up Ziko through like relics, and we've got this one in the bag. So what we want is, we kind of want to make our tank just, yeah, he needs more defense and he needs to be more buff because these two items will carry him like in the late game. That's pretty good. More healing received. I don't mind it. It also increases defense. Oh, I think I've convinced myself. So now we just need to get some base items. So Ziko, go here, tank there, Ralph there. God, this composition is coming nicely together. And we just keep not getting base items. I am tempted. 2 of these on Orion? That is very tempting, because more spell power is more heal and more shield to the entire team. It's more survivability in general. And it helps with the Christmas tree overtime effect as well. Ooh. I think that's genuinely better than the other item I just picked up. Okay, so one thing to consider here is we're not that hard on the crit synergy. Like, we're not real... Oh, yeah, take a look at that. 1,400 attack. We're not that hard on the crit synergy, even though we have one character taking care of all of it. It might be good to get ethereal amplification because all our damage is Ziko at the moment. But I think let's just stick with it. Let's keep it to first because it's fun. It's definitely 1 rest and 1 upgrade. And the upgrade is going to probably be... It's probably going to be the amulet. I like that. Double the amount of buffs he gets from it. So, shot. Base item for tank. Oh, before I forget, relic. Okay, so we are dealing shocks. Attack speed is not actually good because we want attack speed low because of the time talisman. So it's not this. Bleed is okay. But honestly, I think we're pretty sorted. This game's going to do quite well from this point onwards. So I'm going to get the bleed because we don't apply... we apply no bleeds. Now, this is crazy. The game is giving me everything. Dino Ribs is negative 65 attack speed. I don't care about the crit. It's not what I'm looking at. Yes, that item goes hard on James because he shares a crit with the team. But if you put this on Ziko, minus 50 is like another 150% attack damage. It is bonkers. Oh my goodness. So, all right, let's focus. So I want the caster amulet for sure on Ziko instead of this, because it's more mana regen, but it's minus attack speed, which we know I love. Then on James, I could do with him having even higher crit chance, so he can have this. We're filthy rich anyway. That's going to go on Cora to get more healing out of her. So boom and boom. Now, this is pretty good. 26% attack damage every time you surge. Obviously powerful, but we have no surge generation yet. So I think it's definitely these two. And unfortunately, there's no good defensive base items for Old Mate Orion, which is a real shame. There is this, which it's every crit generate energy, so that works quite well on James. So let's do that immediately. Then we'll put this on him to get him a bit more attack damage, because he's got some nice AoE. And then for Dino Ribs, I think Ziko's damage is okay. What I'd really like is an item that increases mana regen. Yes, what I said before with the minus 50% attack speed's good because of the attack damage bonus, but I think he's got enough attack damage. He needs to attack more with the Minor Blade. And also more mana regen's great because it increases Flip Strike. So I actually think we put the item on no one. Because I want James attacking quickly because of the whip. Like, I could put it on Ziko now, but I think we're fine. I think, let's just leave it. Let's not go overboard. Okay, and I don't think we need any of these other items. Like, I mean, the axe is okay, but we're fine. We're so bustedly strong. And every time I say that, I die, so let's not jinx ourselves. Okay, go. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Not even close to being not even threatened with death there. So strong. And it's actually, come to think of it, it's good to save a bit of money because of the claw. We just compound it a little bit more. Okay, so what do we need? We need... Oh, tank item. That's okay, but it's a bit of a waste. 20 attack, he's going to gain that so quickly because of the necklace. We want a defensive item. That's good on Ralph, but I think that's the item after. If we lose our tank, we lose everything. And more crit damage. Thank you for James. So now James is an absolute beast, especially when he gets his aura off. And El Tanko should be unkillable. Should be. We can just keep him alive for that just long enough. Okay, so this is nuts. So it's every mana regen you get crit chance for the entire team. And we're critting a lot because of James's ability. This is good because Orion does shoot out a shield. But this tomb is just bonkers. And I think we probably don't need the long spear if we're going to use that item. Now we need to focus on mana regen. And I don't need another I can go this way. We can go the dangerous path. I definitely think we're strong enough. If victorious. We're going to be victorious. Watch this. So you can go there. In fact, I'm going to put Ralph on the node. So what the node does is it shares out the stats of the character. Because more attack damage to Ziko means more chance to win. So, go. All Ziko needs to do is not die, which I put him in a pretty bad position for that, but he still survived. Awesome. Okay, so we've got some more surge stuff, which I don't mind. Spell damage to get some energy, which goes well on Korra. And then this also goes well on Korra in combination with that. So let's do something like this. Oh, or a passive swap. Can I give anyone? No, I can't. With that number of trophies. So let's just see what's up on offer. Ooh, another item slot's always juicy. And that's going to go on the tank. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Let's give the tank some weird combination of items to make him even stronger. You go there. You go there. Get in there, Korra. James, just sit back and look pretty. You're not doing damage, you're just pure utility because of this. Yeah, love it. Now, Orion is taking damage from Demon God, so we do need to give him some more items. And all we need is Korra item, one Ralph item, and one Orion item. So, hopefully we can get one of these mazes, spell damage or mana regen, and then tankiness. Spell damage, tankiness. Perfect. Tank sorted. Korra mostly sorted. Now, I'm going to grab this mana sword, I think. Because it goes to the unit with max mana, and that's Ralph, and Ralph is an attack damage unit, so that pairs really nicely with him. Get in there, guys. You know what to do. What an absolute cakewalk. This team has come together so cleanly. Oh, Ralph. Sorry, bud. I should be paying more attention. Okay, surge more frequently, which goes really well on the green power staff we just gave Korra. And I think we can give someone another passive, so let's try give that to Orion. And probably just give him more health to start with. So he is scaling. Oh, this is great. Balanced dice is really good because he is scaling both attack damage and spell damage. So awesome. He's a bit of a unit. Ziko. I could do, so what you want with this combo here, it's ethereal damage. So you want magic steal, not life steal. So I'm going to give him more mana to mean, because it's more attacks. And yeah, so let's switch some passives out. That's good on Korra. So let's make Korra a bit more of a healer. Magic potion. You love to see it. Honestly, I'll choose Empire Boots, but we're really sorted. This 120 ethereal amplification is 120% more damage for Ziko, so it's gonna be hard to pass up on that. But we are offered some juicy relics here. I think I'd rather this book on Korra. So let's grab the Demon Fist, the book. So the book on Korra instead of this, because I don't want to add to her max mana. We'll put the Demon Fist on Ziko, which leaves an item for the tank an item for Ralph, and I can see it right here. The Orcish Mace, because he needs more attack speed. That should be really good. And then every time you surge, you gain attack damage. Like, that can't be harmful. We'll just put that on, let's put that straight on Ralph. And in the meantime as well, put the mending band on the tank. There's no point not, we can always take it off later. Lovely. Easy mode. Let's go. Now, how much extra damage is it doing? Yeah. 120 at the elevation. Lovely. And everyone's health? Yeah, completely okay. Whenever the wearer gains shield, all heroes get that shield. So let's put that on our tank, and we'll have to dismantle the other thing that we just put on him. And here I'm just going to choose the ice cube because I don't want the other items. So we probably want to beeline to shops to get more relics. So we could do like a double shop. We could do a triple shop. Let's do that. Let's do it. That's fun. We're not going to be able to buy much because we'll be out of gold, but it's fun. Go. This guy does split damage, so you want a bunch of units together. But here, honestly, we are that strong. And do you know what? I think from this point onwards, I'm going to try a speedrun. Do it as quickly as I can because it's fun. More mana regen's good, and we don't really need any of these items. That goes well on Ralph, but we've already given him his item. Let's go. Let's do it as quickly as we can. Ryan, get in there. And all we need to do is make sure that Ziko goes on the hex node of the flail. Make sure he gets the damage output. The question is, do I think I'm strong enough for endgame? Oh my goodness. That's great. That's great. Whenever he gains shield. So we need to go to a shop to dismantle 2 items. Whenever they do damage, gain shield. And we've already got, whenever they gain shield, wow, we've got so many good items. This is first. And we can give anyone another passive. Yes, we can give Ralph one. Spell. Magic Seal is great because he does spell damage. And we're going to get Ziko up. Because hopefully we get something that synergizes. Yep, that's perfect. Increase attack damage because we are getting it from his ability here in terms of shielding. Lovely. So let's switch up. No. I am going quickly because I want to try get like a really quick, like a sub 25 run or something. So here we want to dismantle the items. So we probably don't need the blue version of the Amulet of Justice on the tank. And we don't need the ring on the tank. What we do want on the tank, put these items back, is shield and then shield distribution. An awesome combo. And what relic we're going to choose? Oh, mana regen. Lovely. You know who's going on that node. Even better than this is this now for him. So you get in there, guys. Cora, get here, and you can have that, I guess. Yeah, Ziko is now churning it out so quickly. He's minus 17. This is so good. Doesn't matter. We've got all the things that we need. See you later, enemies. And even Ralph is pulling his weight as well. We are surging reasonably quickly, which is how he scales, and we'll make our team a bit more defensive. Ooh, Tomb of Strength, really good. That's another contender to put on Ziko, because it does damage every 3 seconds. Ethereal damage as well, based on attack damage, but we're kind of sorted here. It's not going to fit on anyone. Our team is, like, currently quite goated. Alright, go team. And let's see everyone's shield. Yeah, okay, so this combo isn't that great yet. The combo with the tank will go off really hard once we get scouted from the Amulet of Justice. Because it means we're going to be hitting hard and getting more shield from this, which is going to distribute it to the team. More crit chance on the guy that needs crit. You love to see it. Sure. And relic. More crit damage on a crit-based team. Attack speed's actually... Oh, I don't want to get cursed. What is this? Lose attack speed? That's a buff. And we're going to go to the shop to get another relic. A bit more defense for the team's nice. It stops us from getting like one hit from big attacks, like from the breath of this dragon. So, Ziko, go here, go here. Yeah. Tank, get aggro. Tank, Hello. There we go. Let's go. And look how slowly, if you actually watch Ziko's animation, he attacks so slow. We lost our tank there. So tanky takes a little too long to rev up. Grab that. And more crit chance to the team. Perfect. We may as well grab another relic as well. Ooh. SIFD is nuts. Oh my god, so many good options. It could be this. It could be, oh my goodness. I'm going to be boring and just go the goggles. I think we've got enough crit damage, and stunning will help us stay alive against big enemy attacks. And I'm going to grab that for James, because we are going into the final act. So James, you can have this. So who can wear the helmet to give them more survivability? I suppose that can go on Cora. And let's carry on in. Yeah, that's good. I like that placement. You go here, you go here. And El Tanko, do your thing. And can we give a passive? We can. To Ralph. Fine, you can have like 1% crit chance. So yeah, this game was, I've done a lot of this tactic this week. It feels a bit too cheap, this combo. We do keep losing our tank, because our healing's not that great. Something like this, I think. It's so powerful. I wanted to demonstrate it. You don't need Ziko, you just need the Mana Blade. There's a few other abilities that have a similar effect that just do like attack damage, ethereal damage based off your attack damage, but yeah, Time Talisman, just insanely busted because it takes a negative of your axe and turns it into an absolute, like a huge positive. So you just completely flip the tide. Yes. Alright guys, do your thing. I may as well just throw some things on the team, like give James a bit of extra stats, and that's it. Everyone's full up. So, come on, Orion, stay alive for me. Yeah, he's doing a good job. His attack damage, see, look at this scaling. And then Ziko finishes it off. Brilliant. 34-minute run. Awesome. Let's take a look at the fight recap. So yeah, this honestly wasn't even that optimized. Like, my temperature, so high. Not thinking that clearly, but it was like a pretty easy run in the end. And you love to see 600 energy, so every time he crit, he did 50. So that means he crit 12 times. And he did 12 attacks. He crit 100% of the time. That's interesting. Yeah, and then Ralph is from the Magic Steel. Like, that's so much sustain. And that Time Talisman, 300% attack damage. Just bonkers. And even with the wasted spell power, it doesn't matter. With the 63% crit chance increase. This is, yeah, that was awesome. Cool. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.